Hi everyone, today we're going to take a look at the song Pana-vision by The Smile. We start with the intro, which is also part of the verse. So, Tom plays this with two hands. We have B flat and A with one hand. Then we go C sharp to C with the other. Then we add an E. Then go to the F sharp. And then finally we have a G. So B, A, C sharp, C, E, F sharp and G. Okay. Then we go into the chords. Hope you can see it. That's, I play an octave here from the lower A to the higher A. Wait a second, I can move myself a tiny little bit so you can see better. So we have an octave here in the A, and on the other hand we go A and A, so we have two octaves, and together we play C sharp. Okay? Then we go to C major, so that's a C octave. And we go G, C and E. You can add your pinky on the other G. That's also possible. So we have a C major chord. So A, C, and then we have a D major. So in the octave we play a D, and then we go A, D, F sharp, and we can play the other A, the octave too. So A, C, D. And then we have the final chord, a G minor. So that's in the bass, a G to a G, and then we have B flat, D, and the other B flat. So that's G minor. So these are the chords. A, C, D, and G minor. Okay? It's very tricky to play it in the original speed and in the, with the rhythm, the tempo. It's in 7/4, I think. That's quite tricky, especially when singing over it. Made a mistake. I don't want to we go back to. So, okay, this is the first part, and then we have the second part, which is very similar. We do basically everything we just did in another key. We go. That's the note. Okay, we have. So, that is F sharp, that's F, and then we go B flat to A, then we have C, then we have E flat, and the final note is F. So, F sharp, F, B flat, A, C, E flat, and F. And then we go into the chords. Alright, now, hope you can see that one. I play an F in the bass, F octave, and together with the F I play F, A, and C. Then we have a G sharp in the bass, again the octave, and we have G sharp and C. So, and then we have B flat and D. You can also play the F. So F, B flat, D, and you can also play the higher F to have a huge chord. So until here, the chords are F, G sharp, and B flat. So, and now things get a little tricky, because I listened to the version where they rehearsed the song. They released that one on Twitter, and then someone put it on YouTube, where they play it like this, or Tom plays it like this. We have F, G sharp, B flat, and then we go to this chord, which is C sharp in the bass, again to the octave. We have an E flat, and we have a G sharp. So this chord works, but it's not how they play it on the recording, and it's also not how they play it during the live versions. So I sat on that song for a long time just to hear that one chord, and I couldn't really figure it out 100%, but we'll get to that in a second, because at the end we have a little variation, and that might help us to figure out the chord. So we have this part. For the outro, we now play this. We play F like a child. Okay, we have this little melody. Child. The thing is, I don't think he does cha. He doesn't play the C. You can though, because it it is the vocal melody. Child. So that's what he sings. That's C sharp to C, then F sharp to F. Okay, so we have like a child, and then out, and then we go to this one, which is C sharp in the bass over here as an octave. In between we play the G sharp. We play with the other hand an E flat and an F. So that is the chord we end on for this part. So we have like a child, like a child, like a child, okay? Like a child. And then finally we end on an F together with, we take our pinky, so F, A and C, and then we put our pinky on the E flat note. Oops. That is our final note, our final chord. That's we end on. That's F major 7, and that's that note on the E flat. So that's the final chord. Now, we got it figured out 99%. The only thing we need is is this chord that Tom York used to play like this, but he doesn't play it like this anymore. Now, what I figure out is this. At the end, as we've seen, we have this very nice sounding chord. The bass for the chord is a C sharp. We have some kind of a C sharp chord, and it sounds slightly dissonant. From what I hear, there is definitely an F sharp appearing in that chord. I don't think we have a note higher than this. So we have F sharp here, and we have the C sharp in the bass. Now, we need the things in between. It could be that we don't play the octave this time, but maybe something like, C sharp and then G sharp. And then kind of something dissonant in between. So it will work when you play the Twitter chord, the Twitter version chord. This one, and at the end you have the other one. You have this one, which is the correct one. Yeah, but for the studio version and for these live versions they uploaded, also the one where Tom York plays it solo, he plays a different C sharp chord. So I sat on it for a long time, I listened to it 1,000 times, and I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't hear the exact chord. Maybe someone will upload a cover, or one of you has a suggestion. Please feel free to type it in the comments. I will look at them all and see if we can figure it out. This is 99% of Pana-vision by The Smile, and maybe we find out the last chord. I will let you know when I found out. And yeah, I hope you have fun with that song. Pana-vision by The Smile. Okay, thanks for watching and see you next time.